Hey there, Tyler here. Today I'm going to talk about how to become a physical therapist or physical therapist assistant, more specifically the educational requirements for both. Now, to become a physical therapist, you're going to need to obtain a doctorate degree in physical therapy. Traditionally, that's going to be a 3-year program. Before you do that, you're going to need to get a bachelor's degree. Exercise science is a great example. That will get you the requirements needed to be accepted into a grad program. And so all in all, usually there's going to be a 4-year undergrad degree, then a 3-year doctorate program. And that does kind of vary depending on school. There is also a kind of freshman track program. Some schools offer this, and it's going to basically be kind of a guarantee that if you know what you want to go into, you apply to that school with that special program, and they're going to kind of guarantee if you start here, we're going to get you through that program sooner, as long as you maintain like this standard GPA and other requirements that they have. And sometimes that's going to be a 6-year program, but traditionally for physical therapists, it's going to be that 4-year undergrad and 3-year doctorate. Now, for the physical therapist assistant, the educational requirements is going to be a 2-year associate degree. And I have some people that also ask, if I'm a physical therapist assistant, can I become a physical therapist? And the answer is you can, but a lot of times you're going to still need to get a bachelor's degree and then still apply to that doctorate program. Now, as of early 2024, there are going to be 3 PTA to PT bridge programs, and I'm seeing that on CAPT's website. There's a program for Concordia University, Wisconsin, the University of Findlay, and the University of Texas Medical Branch of Galveston. Now that would allow a physical therapist assistant to become a physical therapist through those 3 special programs. And I did talk about the CAPT website. Whether you're in a physical therapy assistant program or physical therapist program, you're going to want to make sure that that program is CAPT certified. And CAPT is a Commission of Accreditation of Physical Therapy Education, and they're really going to be making sure that that program that you want to apply to is really maintaining a good quality of instruction and getting those students from the online or in-person education to good clinical outcomes and ultimately passing their board exam. Some other tips I have is to really explore which schools you want to go to. So when you do this, you want to look at what style of education they provide. Are they providing an online program, a in-person, or is it hybrid? And also look at the cost of the program. Not all schools, even in the same state, are the same amount for tuition. And also look at that cost of living. So for example, look at the cost of living if you are accepted into a program in San Francisco versus a program in Redding, California. There's going to be differences in rent in the area, food, gas, and other things that can financially factor into your choice of school. You're also going to want to look at the faculty and their specialties, especially if you really want to go into something like sports medicine or neurology. Really look and see, does that program have educators that can help you better mentor you in that search? And then also look at the board pass rate for those programs. That should be listed on their website. And you want to make sure that there's not a high amount of students dropping out, and making sure that those people that pass the courses are actually passing the board exam. After you obtain your degree, whether it's the PT or PTA degree, you're going to have to pass a board exam, and that is going to be the PT National Board Exam or the Physical Therapist Assistant National Board Exam. Once you pass the program and pass the boards, then you're going to be allowed to treat patients. And just briefly, we're going to talk a little bit about after you become a physical therapist or physical therapy assistant, you can really kind of count on your need to maintain education for your really entire practice. You want to stay up to date on the newest research. So each state, there's going to be a little bit different requirements. For example, California is going to require 30 contact hours for every 2 years to renew your license. And then once you have your license, you can also look at, if you're a physical therapist, you can look at a clinical residency program or a fellowship program. And when you have a lot of hours in knowledge in a particular area, you can also apply and take a board certification test, become board certified in a particular area like orthopedics, neurology, cardiovascular, and so forth. The physical therapy assistant, they have a similar type pathway. They have an advanced proficiency pathway that is going to be offered through the American Physical Therapy Association, and that's going to be an online kind of knowledge pathway with the clinical mentor to help the physical therapist assistant really also kind of narrow in and gain extra areas of education that are not routinely taught in the average clinical program. So I hope that's helpful, whether you're interested in going into becoming a physical therapist or physical therapist assistant. I hope this helps you to get to where you want to go in that education pathway. Thank you, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment. Take care.